Well, a good thing to come out of that game was I actually got a nice video that got picked up by, well, I put it on my channel first, King of LA Sports, King of LA Sports channel, YouTube.
Good plug.
So
Okay.
I put it on my channel, then the next day it was picked up by Fox Sports and MSN.
Okay.
So, you know, it kind of
And
got
what
me
was-
some play on those
what was the
channels.
clip about?
It was the Laker fans chanting, "We want Phil." Mitch Kupchak. I was sitting right by him at the game, my VIP seating. I was sitting at the game, and I seen Mitch Kupchak, and I literally I was at my eye on him the whole game because he was as disgusted as I was, and I was extremely disgusted with the game. He walked right by me, and I was so disgusted I didn't even know what to say to him. But everyone else around me were the ones saying stuff. The people behind me, to the side of me, everybody was there. Shout out to Linda Brown. Linda, I see you. You were at the game with me. Shout out to Linda and her husband. And it was just a sad day as a Laker fan. But the good thing is I got that video, and now that video is kind of getting a little bit viral. So check it out on my channel.
Speaking of Kupchak and the "We Want Phil" chants, what do you think of the future, LA's future, the Lakers, as far as D'Antoni goes, as far as Dwight Howard goes? They already put to rest the Kobe rumors, but you know,
You never know.
right, you never know until it's actually a done deal. So what are your thoughts on that?
First, the Lakers are scheduled to give Kobe a total of $85 million. And I don't care who you are, you're going to look at that at least. I don't think they'll get rid of him, but they're going to take a look just because of the amount of money. And as far as their future goes, it depends on Dwight Howard. Like, I was extremely disgusted by the way he handled himself at the game last night. I mean, his teammates were depending on him.
Right.
Like, win or lose, you got to go down with your team.
Right.
You should be a leader. And I was a little upset and taken back by the fact that he got kicked out. Like,
Third
you gotta,
quarter.
you got to be a leader. He wants the team to be focused around him. He's got to show he's a leader.
Well,
but he's kind of immature. He just turned 27.
I was just going to say that speaks to his maturity level, and he's just not there yet.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's the player that can lead them in the future. They really have to take a good look at that. Not only that, but the amount of time that he's been in the league, and honestly, I don't think he's developed his game.
Yeah, he could do a little more, but I think that comes with the type of coaching he has. Like, if he were to be put with a Phil Jackson type coach, they would teach him some post moves like they did with Shaquille O'Neal. He would work with Kareem and all the other legends that Shaq used to work with when he was in LA.
I agree with you on that because D'Antoni is not a defensive coach
Mike,
at all.
Like I said when I first started reporting, Mike no D'Antoni.
Right.
That's exactly Mike no D'Antoni.
Right.
That's exactly what he is. That's what he's about. And there was an actual clip where someone asked him about defense, and all he can say was, we practice defense for 30 minutes. Give me a break. 30 minutes on defense? You need to practice a little bit more.
I agree. As good as Howard is, as strong and as powerful a player he is, there's no reason why he should not be dominating the inside lane.
There's no reason. You see signs of him dominating at times, but he's not well coached right now. So if he can get a coach that teaches him well, then he might go on to be even better. Like, right now, I believe he's the best big man in the game. He just needs the coaching. Well, he has some things to develop.
He's one of the last true centers the game actually has. It's pretty much moving to a guard forward league, so he is one of the last true centers that we have. So
just a quick shout out. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, getting into our next series, I was going to say Marc Gasol kind of is he's like right there.
Yes.
He's coming up, former Laker, and now he's a Grizzly.
Now Memphis Grizzlies, yes, put up 24 points along with Zach Randolph against the Clippers.
Against your Clippers.
Against my Clippers, dominated.
Yeah, they're our hope. They're only hope now for LA, so we got to cheer for the Clippers out here in LA.
That's right. We have to join together as one.
And let me just put out, if you're not cheering for the Clippers right now, like, come on, they haven't done much at all throughout their whole history in Los Angeles, and any fan of sports should be cheering for them. You got to give some hometown love, And
it's been a long time coming. I believe the last playoff run we had was 2000, back with D. Miles and Richardson and Cassell. So it's been a long time coming these past couple of years. Blake and Paul actually put up 19 points apiece in that game against the loss, but DeAndre Jordan with 6 points was the only other Clippers starter to score in that game. So
Good.
basically, what the Clippers need to learn how to do is finish. They need to learn how to go for that jugular and close out games. Stop being so lackadaisical. Stop being so lazy. Stop making so many turnovers. Take care of the ball and learn how to kill off their opponent. They need that kill mentality, and that comes with time and maturity because you have to take into consideration that they're a young team as well. Very young team. So
with the Clippers, it all starts and ends with Chris Paul. When Chris Paul has a very, very good game, they usually win. But he's kind of been neutralized in the games in Memphis. Tony Allen has been playing defense on him, and he's not used to someone that size guarding him and chasing him all around the court. It's kind of throwing him off. So if the Clippers can figure out a way to neutralize that, maybe some pick and rolls or some screens somewhere, then they'll be fine. But it all starts with Chris Paul. If Chris Paul has a bad day, the Clippers don't win.
I agree. That, and they also need to rely on their bench. The Clippers, in my opinion, have a bench that can actually be starters
Best
on
bench
other
in the
people's
league.
team. Right. So if their bench can step up, just get a little bit of help from some more of the starters, DJ, Billups, then it shouldn't be a problem. We should take these 2 games home, and this game home we should take, and hopefully if we have to come back to LA, take that final 7. But I'm hoping we can close them out in 6.
Look for Jamal Crawford to step up.
He's streaky. He's a little streaky.
And
hopefully,
look for a streak coming.
Right.
I see it. I see signs of it. I've been watching all the games so far, and I see this. It's coming. It's coming.
Well, I hope so. It needs to come quick.